I'm okay. Hey there, beautiful human. It is I, Riders, in the flesh. Yeah, this is really cool actually. I feel like I'm meeting you all again for the first time, so just shake hands. Hey, how's it going, everyone? So yeah, this is a thing. This is something that I'm doing now. So I've been thinking about doing like a face review for a very long time now. I feel like it's just a natural next step for this channel. As much as I enjoy like just sitting in my pajamas with my messy hair, not having showered for like 3 days, I feel like there was always this like space between us, you know? This space that like, oh, I'll never be able to like actually connect to the audience until I actually take this step and really unveil who I am a little bit more. So I hope you all like this. In case you don't like my face, which is not a surprise if you don't, it's not gonna be the end of like voiceover videos. I'm still gonna make voiceover videos. It's probably gonna be more of like news when I hear something like, oh, there's a new level in Team Sonic Racing, or like, oh, there's a new SpongeBob game coming out. Like, I want to make those videos come out like as soon as possible, and it's not always very convenient for me to sit in front of a camera and well, in this case stand actually, because I don't have a chair high enough for this camera, and yeah, it's just a big, I'm really confusing you, so I'm just gonna stop. But when that news hits, I usually don't have the time to dress myself up, make sure I don't look like shit, and film in front of a camera, because I had to set up like lighting, I had to set up like the microphone, I had to set up like, I actually have a stack of books in front of me, you can't see it, with the microphones on top. Like, this is actually like a bit of a setup. And you know, when those games have news coming out, it's just so much easier to sit in my pajamas and just pull out the microphone and just record. So it won't be the end of voiceover videos. Those videos about news will be voiceovers still, but anything else that I can take my time to record and stuff like that, I really do want to get in front of the camera more and just talk to you more like face to face, because I feel like that's a logical next step for this channel, and I really hope I can connect with you all a lot more this way. That was not a proper sentence, I'm sorry. Anyway, on to the topic of this video. So, we haven't really gotten like that much Team Sonic Racing news in a while, that's why I haven't made many videos on Team Sonic Racing. But I was trying to think about like, okay, what other videos can I make in terms of like discussion, or like in terms of, you know, just things to keep my channel alive. And then I was thinking that like we've had a lot of new music come out on the YouTube channel. So there's a Sonic the Hedgehog YouTube channel if you all didn't know, and it's been releasing like these new music tracks every now and then from Team Sonic Racing. And I thought it'd be a really cool thing to take a look at all those tracks and just give my quick thoughts about all of them. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's get into the first track. I opened this beautiful video with air guitar solo. I hope you all enjoyed that. Oh, not air guitar actually. I actually did have a real electric guitar. Yeah, it's right over here. Yeah, isn't it awesome? Yeah, I love this thing. I got it off my friend for I don't remember the price, but it was pretty cheap. So yeah. And it still sounds great, honestly. The last time I actually played that thing though was probably like 6 months ago, so that's not been going well. But yeah, in terms of the theme song, it's called like Green Light Ride. Is that what it's called? When I first heard Green Light Ride, I immediately thought about like Live and Learn from Sonic Adventure 2. Like the songs actually sound really similar, like almost too similar. They almost sound like the same song just with different lyrics. You know how when the song goes, when there's no better feeling, it almost sounds exactly like in Live and Learn. Boy, you can't harm these swallows. Like, don't those two phrases sound like exactly the same? And it's like in the same key too, the same chord progression. So I don't know, I do like the song, don't get me wrong, but I think it's a little bit too similar to Live and Learn. And I'm just thinking like, just because we haven't seen Crush 40 for a long time doesn't mean you can just copy one of your own songs. I think they should have still tried to strive for some originality, like try to make something a little bit more fresh. But I think for the theme song, don't get me wrong, I like it. I just wish that they were more original with it. Okay, so the next track I'm going to talk about is Wisp Circuit. Wisp. Should I just say Wisp? Like at this point, because every time I try to pronounce a P, like my mouth like goes into a seizure. But yes, Wisp Circuit. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore the P. Like, I don't care, I'm sorry. The P is silent in my eyes. Like, my mouth just cannot handle it. But yes, what I actually really like Wisp Circuit. It actually sounds really awkward now saying it like that. I'm just gonna say Circuit. I'm just gonna say Circuit. I cannot pronounce Wisp. Wisp. But yes, I really like this track. I like the electric guitar in it. It's very low like sounding, so it sounds like a first track, you know? It sounds like the introductory track introducing us to the entire game. What I like about it is that it's actually not like a direct remix of Planet Wisp. Oh god, I have to say it. I'm gonna have to say Wisp a lot in this video, I can tell. Oh wait, I'm starting to get it. Wisp. Wisp. I got it. I know how to pronounce it now. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh gosh. Ugh, I need to fan myself. Ooh, yeah. So it's not a direct remix of Planet Wisp, although in the end you can kind of hear Planet Wisp being remixed as like a guitar solo, and I love that. I really miss like Jun's guitar playing. Like his guitar skills is one of the reasons why Sonic Adventure 2's soundtrack is one of my favorite soundtracks. So just seeing that come back in full form in Team Sonic Racing, you know, with the main theme song, with this song, and with a bunch of different tracks that have been reviewed to us already, I'm really digging like Jun's involvement in this soundtrack. I think it's awesome. I'm so excited, and you know, it's a reason why Sonic Adventure 2 is one of my favorite soundtracks. I just love the whole vibe of it, and I'm so glad to see that Sega is returning back to that style for this game. Okay, so the next track we're going to talk about is Market Street. This is the track that accompanies the Spagonia level, and it's a much more direct remix of its soundtrack compared to Whisper. Did I just say Whisper? Oh my gosh. Compared to Wisp Circuit, I lost it. It's a much more direct remix of the original track. There's not too much different about this track in my opinion. If anything, they kind of just added like a dance beat to it, and that's pretty much it. For the most part, it sounds the same otherwise. I mean, there's a little bit more guitar in it, but other than that, I didn't really hear too many differences in it. And don't get me wrong, like I love this level. Like it's a really great level. It's one of my favorites in Sonic Unleashed, and it was great to see it return back in Sonic Generations. But now seeing this come back again in Team Sonic Racing, I'm just like, you can use other tracks, you know? You don't have to keep going back to Rooftop Run. And to add insult to injury, the track sounds so similar to the original track too. So it's not like it's bad, don't get me wrong, I love the original track. It's just that there's not too much that they did with it. So, you know, that's just how I feel about that. At its very core, Rooftop Run is a great level. It's got great music to it, but it's just not exciting to hear it back again in Team Sonic Racing. It just feels like more of a shortcut in this game's development because they already remastered the graphics for Sonic Generations, and they didn't really want to make too many changes to the track. It just seems more like a, oh, this is a level that would be easier to make, but that's just me. Okay, so the next track we're going to talk about is Ice Mountains track. So I tried YouTube searching this one, and we don't actually have the full track yet. However, there was a new trailer, no, not trailer, there was a new video that the Sonic channel uploaded recently about their show at Tokyo Game Show, and in the background you can hear the Ice Mountains track, which is actually a remix of Alaska from Sonic Unleashed. So, oh great, another Sonic Unleashed track, just what I wanted. No, but Alaska had one of the best like songs in Sonic Unleashed, so I like Alaska's remix a lot more than I like Rooftop Run's remix, just because they added like this techno vibe to it. It's a very like high-pitched like techno sound. It's like a very like light baby synth that they added to it. It's like a brand new melody, and it kind of layers itself upon like the original track, which has this like really sick guitar solo, and I like it. I think it complements the original track very well, and it sounds like a great racing song, you know? It sounds like a great song to race to, so it's really great to see it come back. Okay y'all, the last track we're going to talk about is Boo's House, which was uploaded to the Sonic channel during October. We've actually not seen footage of this level yet, but I guess Sonic Team and Sega wanted to upload a track in celebration of Halloween. This is probably my favorite track of all these tracks I'm covering right now. I didn't expect them to make a level like this actually in Team Sonic Racing. I was expecting more like Sonic Generations levels, honestly. I was expecting like a Seaside Hill level, a Speed Highway level, a City Escape level, a Sky Sanctuary level. Like I was just expecting them to rehash more levels from like the recent games. But no, they surprised me, and they made a track for, I'm guessing it's gonna be based off of Sandopolis because this is a remix of Sandopolis. But if you looked at like the picture that went along with the YouTube video, they also have like Boo from Sonic Adventure 2, King Boom Boo, I think that's the name of the ghost, and they have some elements of like Death Chamber too from Sonic Adventure 2. So yeah, Sega really surprised me when they released this track because it proved to me that okay, they're not just going to lazily take tracks from recent Sonic games and make them like the main levels of this game. They're going to go further back and like find some other tracks that were not yet remastered in a recent Sonic game. So that's really cool. I really like this track. I love the remix, and actually I don't think I've heard Sandopolis more than like a couple of times before this. So it was really great to listen to it and like to fall in love with it for the first time with this remix. I love the electric guitar and love how it just like builds up to like this really high pitched guitar solo. Like, oh my gosh, Jun's work is just amazing. I can't. And yeah, this is really, like when I heard this, I got really hyped. I wish I made a video about it, but I'm just like, I can't really make a video off of just one song, can I? Maybe I can, I don't know. But yeah, it's a really great song and definitely the best track I've heard so far of all the Team Sonic Racing tracks. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how that track is. I really want to play it, and I can't believe the game is delayed till May. I would have been okay if they just delayed it like a couple months, like to like February maybe, but like all the way till May. Oh my gosh. I hope there's more tracks that they're adding. I hope they're adding more characters actually. I hope they're adding more characters. Yeah. But yes, I'm really excited about that track. It's awesome. Okay everyone, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about these music tracks, and let me know, did you like them, did you not like them, etc, etc. I really like them, and something that I've noticed since the very beginning of this game's like announcement is that it's very heavily influenced by Sonic Adventure 2. Like, there's just so much catering to the adventure fans with the soundtrack so far. And I think that, like, it's not just the soundtrack, it's also within the game's marketing. Like, having Sonic and Shadow, for example, be, like, the main marketing point. Like, having those two always be, like, front and center in all the promotional materials. Like, the trailers, for example, like the posters, or the gameplay footage that we've seen. I can really tell that they're trying to cater as much as they can to the adventure fans, which might be a hint to a Sonic Adventure remaster. Come on, Sega! I know you're thinking about it! Okay, but that is everything for this video, and I look forward to seeing you all more face to face from here on out. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, subscribe to my channel below. If you like videos like these, you want to see more in the future, go ahead and follow me on Twitter at RidersDX or join my Discord server, the Spongy Garden. But yes, that is everything. Riders is out. Bye-bye. Go.